All right, let's move on to another Big Ten game. That is number 1 Ohio State taking care of business with a 24-6 win on the road over Washington, giving Washington their first home loss since the 2021 season. Let's go over the highest graded players, starting off with the Ohio State Buckeyes, starting off with edge rusher Caden Curry, 78.6, wide receiver Jeremiah Smith, 74.8, Caden McDonald, the D tackle, 72.7, Carnell Tate, the wide receiver, 72, Arvell Reese, the linebacker, who's been all over the place this year for Ohio State's defense, 71.3, and then Julian Slayan with a 59.9 grade in the win. Let's go over to Washington with their highest graded players in the loss, starting off with Jonah Coleman, 72.9 at running back, Desmond Roebuck, the wide receiver, 70.4, Decker DeGraff, the tight end, 68.1, Alinius Davis, a D tackle at 67.9, Jacob Manu, the linebacker, 67.6, and Damon Williams Jr., the quarterback, with a 66.8 grade. Dalton, for you, what told the story of this game?
So, again, for me, I'm going to go to third down here, and Washington. There were moments when Damon Williams made some really nice throws. Their defense was keeping them in this game throughout really the first three quarters, and I just think they couldn't sustain drives. It's the same thing. Washington, my stat, 1 for 11 on third down. They got to third down sometimes in obvious pass, and they just could not get to where they needed to offensively on third down to sustain drives often enough. You know, when they move the ball, they got explosive plays on early downs, but on 11 third down plays, they only gained 15 yards, which is just unbelievable stuff. We've said it time and again with this Ohio State defense going back to last year. They just show up when it matters. I mean, there was an early goal line stand that they forced Washington into a field goal. There was, another turnover on downs, 1 for 11 on third down, 58.4 offense grade from Washington, and 10 dropbacks from Williams on third down, from Damon Williams. Pressured on 5 of them, sacked on 2 of them, and I think the one thing, and you're going to talk about this a little, Ohio State did such a great job of taking away just about all of the strengths of Washington's offense, right? Denzel Boston had less than 30 yards in this game. Jonah Coleman was Washington's highest graded player, but he never took the game over. And Damon Williams, 7 carries for 18 yards. He was just never allowed to take off and scramble, especially in those third down spots where he is very, very much able to do that. Between the D-line lining up very, very wide. I've mentioned this with other teams playing against South Carolina. Line up a little bit wider, box them in, and boy, when you've got Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese as your 2 spies, that is some freak. That's some freakish athletes right there. Mobile quarterbacks, and I think this was proven in this game, mobile quarterbacks are going to have a very hard time with Ohio State because they mix up the looks in coverage, and those 2 linebackers are not letting you go anywhere at all. You are not outrunning them.
No, Arvell Reese is flying around the ball right now. I've been so impressed by what he's done for them this year. My stat is the same, and I'll do the same stat, and most impressive, the same one too. Washington, negative 0.218 EPA per play. Most impressive is Matt Patricia, the defensive coordinator for Ohio State. Washington entered the week with the most efficient offense in America in terms of EPA per play at 0.494. Again, negative 0.218 in this game. They were second in EPA per pass in the country, second in EPA per run in the country. But now they had their worst EPA per play in a game since their loss to Indiana last year. They could only average 4.6 yards per play, only 4.5 yards per carry for an electric backfield of Damon Williams Jr. at quarterback and Jonah Coleman at running back. Matt Patricia has proven to be an excellent replacement for Jim Knowles. Even after losing so many starters from last year's defense, this Buckeyes defense might once again be the best defense that we have in college football right now. They've shut down everyone so far. They've only let up 5.5 points per game, which is one of the best marks in the entire country. Only 13 points allowed, Dalton, to Texas and Washington combined in those 2 games. Those are 2 dangerous offenses in Texas and Washington, and only 13 points allowed combined in those 2 games. I have been so unbelievably impressed by Ohio State's defense this year.
They lost a lot. They lost a lot off that national title.
9 starters?
8, maybe.
Oh, 8 starters. 8, because Igbenogson, Caleb Downs, and Sonny Styles, I believe, were 3.
And there was some other guys like Arvell Reese, like Jermaine Matthews, who have gotten experience in the past, and especially on the D line, they lost a whole defensive line. right now, the way they're playing, I don't know what the answer is to scoring Ohio State. You just got to come out and play your best and see what happens. I mean, this Washington team, we really thought coming into this with Coleman, with Williams, with Ball, they got NFL talent on this team, on this Washington offense. It was lights out, especially in big situations. Washington's defense kept them in this game for a long time. I actually thought they played pretty well, but man, oh man, this Ohio State defense is something. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to their highest graded player real quick, Caden Curry, because when I was going back watching Ohio State's defense, just kind of muscle memory. I'm watching and this guy's flying around at defensive end, and I'm like, man, Jack Sawyer's having a good game. And then I'm like, wait a minute, Jack Sawyer's on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's playing on Sunday. Then Caden Curry, I mean, you talk about flying all over the place in different alignments, lining up extra wide, 4 pressures, 2 sacks, 7 tackles, 6 stops, 78.5 run defense grade, 68 pass rush grade. Caden Curry, I swear to you now, I was watching, I thought it was Jack Sawyer. I was like, oh, this guy's he's just all heart and hustle, and he's finishing every play, and I'm like, wait a minute, Sawyer's gone. This is somebody else. Caden Curry was just off the – if you watch this Ohio State tape on this defense in this game, number 92, Caden Curry is flying all over the place. He was absolutely everywhere. Just a terrific game from him. I wouldn't be shocked if in the All-22 he actually came out with a higher grade than that. He was everywhere, it felt like. You couldn't get away from him.
Yeah, he could have a higher grade in the review process because 6 run defense stops, 2 sacks, 4 pressures. That's an incredible game by Caden Curry in that one. So great win for Ohio State, winning 24-6 over Washington in their first road game of the year, and they passed it with flying colors with that 18-point victory over the Huskies.